Welcome back, everybody. I'm certain we're going to play some more Stardew Valley, and I am, of course, very excited to be getting into this. We have, right off the bat, hold on. Queen of Sauce. Greetings, I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a mouth-watering recipe. It is glazed yams. Perfect. Just in season. So, the keen-eyed of you probably noticed that this is where we left off. Correct. I recorded an entire episode yesterday for you, only to realize that when Windows reset, it reset all my sound settings, so there is absolutely no sound to the episode whatsoever, not even like game music, which I was very thrilled about. And I can't go back because the game saves every day, and while I have a backup save, it doesn't. It's a backup of the current save, not a backup of previous saves. So here we are. I could still put up the episode. I uploaded it. It wasn't until I went to go make a thumbnail that I realized it was completely silent, which I wouldn't be bothered if it was a no commentary one, and you just had game sound, but having no sound whatsoever, it's kind of bland. If anyone's really curious to see what happens, it wasn't really much. We bought some auto grabbers, we got some things set up, we got some more stuff here and there. Spent some time in the Skull Caverns. Like, things happened. It wasn't a bad episode by any means. Nothing, I guess, really substantial happened. We had 2 cutscenes, can't say that. I'm actually pretty bummed that didn't work out. But it is uploaded to YouTube, so if people really do want to see it, I can't post it, just be aware that it is completely soundless, which I think is really dry. I can mark it as such, but I'll continue and make this into the following episode, the one that it should be. And that way you guys can enjoy. Oh, don't step it down. Enjoy this again. I have also hit level 10 farming again. Oh man, you know, the more I think about it, the more we did actually accomplish a fair amount in it. We got our 2nd level of perk, so I think we'll reset that here soon. Got 2 auto grabbers, which has been nice. I'm not keeping up with the eggs. We're gonna need more egg things. Interesting. Oh, the cows. But it was a good time. We did get some things. I have Art Lady here again too. Robin's upgrading this barn, even though it's not showing up here. Is today's Robin's birthday? Robin's birthday was coming up. Nope. Calendar. Yeah, it is today. Why is it not showing up? She likes goat cheese, if I remember correctly. Loves goat cheese. You remembered my birthday. Oh, we're such decent friends now. Wow. Oh, those decent of friends. But yeah, it was a good time. I'm sorry that you missed out on it. Sorry that you didn't get an episode yesterday because of it too. Of course, I did this right before work, so you could have something. And then it didn't work out, and then I didn't have time. That's how it goes. Because work. And you know, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I love work. My work is the best. I think I mentioned before I don't care for my job. At least once. Like at least once an episode. It's a work in progress. But what I did discover yesterday, though, was that we can actually turn this fairy honey into fairy honey meat, which sells for a tremendous amount. It does look the same, but it does sell for a lot more. We're almost done with all this. So that's something that's very, very exciting. Let's what we can here. What am I going to do with all these yams? That's a lot of yams. I mean, it's not a hugely substantial amount of money anymore, but do we ham pickled yams? It's not going to be pickled. It's not going to be yam. What's the other one? We could either pickle them or we could turn them into yam jelly, and that's not going to happen. Pickled yams. Repulsive. And this is going to be what? Wine or juice? Yam juice? Questions. A lot of questions about that. Sure. You know what surprised me? We'll just shove them on there and we'll save these for something. I don't know. Put them in the fridge for later. No, what happened to my plant? My plant changed there, and I don't care for it. Pickles. So we got some food if we wanted to make some things. We need to get better about making things. That's right here or there. So now with all that out of the way, we can talk about what we still need to do and not what I've already done that you didn't get to see. We're wrapping up the season pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, beets are ready. They've probably been ready for a while and I just haven't noticed because they're tiny. Another yam. Another yam. Those are big seed yams. And beets probably. Apples. So we did set up the mill. It was exciting. I really do a fair amount. So let's cook it away. Didn't really get that much. 25, 24, 49, 50. We just got 50. Well, that's not enough at all. I mean, it saves us a fair amount of money. We can put the beets in there for sugar, which I think is very interesting. We'll put a beet in there. Do I really need to put the beets in there? Put those beets in there. We'll sell the beet. We'll keep the beet. I don't really know if that's something we want to do or not, but we will keep a beet. We'll sell the rest of these. It will be okay, I guess. We need to sell like one of everything still, so just for the friendship points. Alright, so Robin's doing that. Why don't we gave her a birthday gift, mission accomplished. We need to go to the museum, turn in this slate or marble or whatever it is we found. Check the trash cans. There we go. We did get our pickaxe upgraded. It's now reinforced. I think we don't have too many more things to reinforce. I think we need to get more wheat. So we can have that growing time and that would be enough. Go ahead and pop this guy. These, maybe it's me, but those look pretty much the same. But they're not, so great, I guess. What do we get this time? The chair? I assume it's the chair. Where? I don't know if there's a special place I'd want to put the chair. You know, just for like personal use. Gotta be somewhere, right? Alright, let's take this up to the mines. I picked up a second dagger of this one, but it's not as good as the one we had, so I want to turn it in. These guys open to what, noon? PM, that's outrageous. Okay, well, screw them. I'm not doing that. Not waiting around that long. I'm important. And they know that. Bust out. So the predicament that we're in is that we still need... Oh, we gotta go visit Cart Lady. We should... Oh, I didn't drink this coffee. We should go visit Cart Lady. We need to make more egg things. We need a lot more... I'm sure they're in here now. Wait, oh, and you. Maybe they haven't made them yet. We need a lot more copper bars. We have 62 ores. We have a lot of ores. We need more copper bars. Just a huge plethora of things, basically in forever. So is in that regard that I want to go back to the mines. Look who it is. Look who needs my help now. Oh, Absurdum, you scared me. Wow, that was my intent? Question mark? See that fruit up there? Looks delicious, doesn't it? Can't reach it. Everything looks good when you're that hungry. There you go, just touch her without her consent. That shouldn't go poorly. Thanks. It doesn't mean she enjoys it, she just doesn't know how to answer it. Alright, got it. Stronger than you look. Thanks. Here, try a piece. That's an apple. And she said a piece, you just ate the whole thing. God, I'm terrible with women. I might be worse with women in this game than I am in real life, and that's impressive. You know, I just realized something. Was it about my strength? Even if my art career is a flop, I always have friends to catch me on the way down. Or throw you into a tree. Your career won't be a flop. I didn't have the heart to tell her. I think it's already flopping. Sweet bird action going on over there. Looks good. 2 lopes, battery packs. 1 ancient fruit seed. For next to nothing. Holy heck, that's cheap. Fried eel. Radish. Birch. Crow I don't need. Okay, yeah, that was boring. One thing I did pick up was also a lucky ring, just +1 luck. I don't know how that necessarily translates over there, but it does. It does increase your luck for the day, and it will show up here. So that's worth a note. Why don't we go ahead and crystal chair. I was gonna do it by the docks, but you know what? I'm not planning on going to the docks. So why don't we not do that right now? We'll throw that in there because I don't care. We need more things. We need more everything. I know that's a profound statement, but I need more things now. The game needs to understand and respect that. But mostly copper. And if we can find iridium on the way, perfect. And that's what we've been doing. That's what I did yesterday. One of the days I went to the Calico Desert, so we had a good luck day. The other day I went around gifting a bunch of people, which was fun. I mocked them. It was a great time. There's no audio for it. Herp derp, here we are. But there is audio this time. I made sure to double check. In fact, I, in a rage, went and fixed my audio settings immediately so this wouldn't happen to me again. Luckily, I did not have, on the flip side, the silver lining, the time to record a Stone Shard episode, because that would have also not had sound, probably. So, could be worse. But you know what? The worst thing that happens to you in a day is that, oh, 2 rare seeds. Is that? And it, you know, it really wasn't that bad of a day. And it could be worse, right? Somebody I know could have fallen very ill. Something like that, you know? No, it's alright. Just recording had no sound. Not that big of a deal. Oh! Is that a keg? Oh, it's just meat and oak resin. Oh, oak resin's kind of solid, though. So if you're gonna straight up give me a keg, we could be BFFs, whatever node you are. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good. Catch me. Some iridium. Like some, I like they have variable health. Some just go down and some don't. I think I had bombs. I should have brought them with me. Always forget about that. As we go deeper, giggity, we will get staircases more often. And I don't know why they bleed to death when they're dead, but I'm for it. I'm not even sure they should bleed in the first place. But here we are. Doing it anyways. Now that's, I don't understand what's happening. I guess I don't need to understand. You know, sometimes that's life, and it's important to understand that you don't always need to understand. It's not as deep as it sounds. If you think about it longer for like 1 second. Okay, there is a fire quartz up there that we desperately need. That would be the third one. And then we'll jump down a hole. Stop this guy. Pick this up. Fire quartz for the win. It's one of the main reasons we've been coming here is because we desperately need it. Pop. And pop. I wonder if I'm getting credit for killing those guys. I shouldn't be. But I think, I'm gonna think about it, I am. I mean, they died. No other reason for them to die other than me, so therefore I should just get credit, right? That it actually figures out who killed it, right? It's the fact that one died, had to counter. It's only since I can make of it. Got a crab. Bring the cookies. I did not. Move these here so I can appreciate how great I am at collecting them. It's not for you, it's for me. Another hole. Another dead thing. I use your coal. And I didn't see anything that great, so we will continue down. First one, that's how this game works. Confusing all my keyboard options between my games because I'm playing too many games. Come here. Oh, he got me. But I got him too. There's another. We got 4 levels in mining yesterday. So much happened. I'm so upset that episode didn't have any sound. I'm upset because Windows decided to restart the computer and update, which I did not tell it to do. It was just like, you know what, I'm doing it. Which does it pretty frequently, and I hate that, and I hate it so much. Mostly because it does things like this, but also because mind your own damn business, you're my computer. But I also knew it would do it, right? I knew when it reset that I should, and I didn't fix it. So ultimately, I'm just mad at myself for, you know, it's not like it's never happened to me before and I didn't know, right? So even though it's their fault, I also feel like I'm partly to blame. It's not just my fault, it's mostly my fault. I got a lot of rings and stuff I don't want. Ooh, look at this. Absolutely. I have to, maybe tomorrow reset farming again, just so we can start going down the planting path. Because planting path is going to start being big with us. There is that there, that there. Let's take a quick look. What we got? Death. More death. More death. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Void essence? Tonic. We lost some speed. That's good. Oh. Wasn't expecting that to come out of there. Oh, great. That is a Templar's blade. Which is worth a significant amount of money, but I'm not interested. Gold. Gold. That thing which I really don't care about. Please be copper, please be copper, please be copper. Wonderful. Yeah, all that stuff. Let's jump down this hole. Or the ladder, whatever I found out over here. That works. Whatever gets me more of that. Boy, do I need that. Ready? Very nice. And there's a bunch of gold. I don't really need the gold, but I'll take it. I mean, it feels silly to pass up gold. I kind of wish I could take silver or iron and transmute it into copper. Like the other way, that would be great, right? Here is a cherry sapling, or apple sapling, which I don't need anymore. I thought it was a cherry. Yes. I don't know what the equivalent to like illiterate for pictures is, but I guess I'm that. There's a medical term for not being able to recognize pictures of things, but I don't remember what it is right now because I'm very tired. And also, like, neuro stuff isn't really my thing. Like that kind of neuro stuff, like neurodeficits, I can't usually be bothered with it. Sure, we all know what aphasic means, or have ataxia, but like the more specific ones, like not being able to recognize a picture because you suffered a stroke. Like, who could be bothered? Nerds, that's who. Doctors. Brain doctors. I'd say the nerds of the medical field, but they're not. That would be your dermatologist. And not because the skin's like particularly hard or anything, it's just because you have to be a nerd to care. And they know that. They know what they've done. They've made that bed. And more dinosaurs. They could have been a real doctor, but no, they're a skin doctor. Like, no, they did it for the money. You ever try to make a dermatology appointment? Could you get in under 6 months? Of course you couldn't. Because they have patients out the butt, and they make bank. Which makes me the nerd for not becoming one. There's a shoe and stuff. I don't want this garbage. Definitely don't want that. Definitely don't want that. It's a better version, but I don't want that either. Or that. Or that. Just want to go home. No! Stop giving me bones! Show me the way down! I came for ores, not dinosaur fights. Guess we gotta way out when the time's appropriate. I see copper. Oh, you missed. Strange stone I want to beat up. Stuff I can't carry. Mountains. Stop giving me mountain totems. We've talked about this before. No one warps to the mountains. It's dumb. Chew sticks? Get out of here. This is fertilizer. Like good fertilizer. Rare seeds. Deluxe fertilizer. I mean, yeah. I suppose. Hyper speed grow. Is that it? Alright. There's such speeds. Cannot be contained. No. There's no ore here. I mean, if we get lucky, there's iridium ore, which is pretty useful, but let's do this before I pass out and then get really angry. You thought I was angry about the recording thing? You just wait. Stabbed. Who else needs stabbed? Stab, stab, stab. Take me down. There we go. Can't catch me. It used to be like my favorite. Not fable. There's like a nursery rhyme, maybe. Gingerbread Man. I don't know why I thought it was so cool that the gingerbread man couldn't be caught, you know. Till the end, where I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, he gets caught and eaten. Maybe that was it. Maybe that's what I liked about it. It's the fact that some sentient being was being caught and eaten. But I didn't have enough like mental understanding to know that was really why I was enjoying the story. I don't need 2 hardwood. I don't really need 2 sugar, but that's alright. I don't have any sugar, so I suppose in that sense I need it. That makes the need for it to be much higher than it was. Okay, that's let's go. Speed war up. Seems it is starting to get late. Beep boop, let's go. Some more copper. You're all a bunch of liars. Do it. Don't do it. We'll take your crab cakes though. Heck yeah. Must I stab you? Ugh. Supposed to give me ore when he dies, I thought. Not a to do that. Yeah, I don't need 10 kick. Just regular speed grow? Get that filth out of here. Do you know who I am? I'm much bigger than regular speed grow, sir. I have evolved past such things. Ooh, wow, that was really fun. Oh shoot, now I'm stuck there. Fine. Just wanted to see if there's like a huge cluster down there. Sometimes there are. Such luck. Speaking of clusters, beet seed. Yay. It's box. This box. Iridium ore. Okay, 17 iridium ore. That's getting to be enough for the tractor. Cool. Nice. I don't want those. Oh, poop. I mean, I can just buy sugar. You know what? Screw Topaz. The only person that likes Topaz, lots of people like Topaz, but the only person I ever give it to is Clint. Don't even get me started on that guy. I think normal people just like Clint. Ugh. Ooh, snap. I'm sure there's people looking at the bug meat going, observe your bug meat, just throw the bug meat away. But what if I didn't? There's a chest that's worth talking about. I feel like it's been a while. think it's been a while since we've had one that was worth it. Go. That's awkward. But I guess there's no point in not jumping in it. Nope. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Who wants some? I know it's late. I gotta go home. Die so I can get home. Ah, die. No. Spicy eel. I want you. Screw him too. Screw you. Spicy eel, yes. Nodes, yes. Dinosaur, no. Alright, we gotta leave. And bus ain't gonna wait forever. It might drive itself, but it ain't gonna wait forever. Yes. Wow, this was, I feel like, a pretty productive resource gathering day. We got a fair mixture of everything. The only thing we really needed is a bit of iridium, which we got. And, good amount of copper. Look at that, 80. It's good, 5 bars for iridium too. Yeah. Go ahead and throw you in there. Yeah, and apparently made all the copper, or those. So we'll put those in there. 20 minutes to bedtime. Let's touch the cat. Let's go to bed. Deal with everything else tomorrow. Whoa. Feel good about that. Level 5 minor, +1 or, hell yeah. +1 or all day. I love that one. It's probably one of my favorite picks in vanilla game. There's people that unironically don't pick it, and I don't understand. Home does it, and it's like nails on a chalkboard. I don't understand why you would ever do that, other than to infuriate me. It's the only reason. Let's start this day off right. We're really getting a fair amount of, excellent amount of honey from all this that we can. Don't pick the flower. This meat will be wonderful. Look at it. Look at it. 1,300 apiece. Yeah, baby. Let's talk. We'll put this meat in there because it's generic meat. It's gift mead. Really. Gift mead, best mead. Or Billy, at least. Hey, we got 58 experience for that? I'm not sure how that works, but they seem happy, so I'll be happy. I didn't know you got experience for that. Speaking of experience, we do need to go visit the dog. Woof woof, now go to sleep. It's not a command, that's just its name. So my next financial goal, and I discussed this yesterday in the episode you cannot hear, was to save money for the extra backpack so we don't have to have giant problems like we did the mines yesterday. Well, game yesterday. We have to try to quickly on the fly decide what's more important than other things. That fourth backpack slot is really gonna do it. That's 50 grand, which is also a third of the way of the track. We might need to start looking at it that way. Except for the fact that this season's almost over and we have plenty of time between now and then, I think, to make that money. So, perhaps not then. Just dump it all in there. Fertilizer in there. And expensive meat in there. Oh, the mayor got it. Crap. Well, who knows if we'll ever see it. Let's touch some animals. Touch. Yeah, look how happy they are. They live the life I want. Someday. Someday when I'm smiled upon by the Great Yoba, I'll be reincarnated to a chicken named after some type of food. Won't be so lucky. Yeah, we definitely need more 8 things. That's not working out the way I wanted. Plus we should be hatching a, cows. We did get the pregnancy perk for them, so we should be getting more cows. I feel like it's happening, you know? That's fully upgraded. We could get some more stuff in it. Cows and goats and sheep don't really go with it. Let's go ahead. We will get Get some more eggs. Jesus. Let's get one more egg. Boop, 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 boop. These in here. Boop, boop. I don't know if I have enough wood to just like build another coop or something. Almost certainly not, but fix that. It's possible. Maybe we get on that then. You know, there should be a new job too. We can look at that. We could look at that. This guy's taking a long time, you know? And I don't think that's acceptable behavior. Rabbit, how did you get down here? What a mad lad. There we go. All connected on the same network. Phenomenal, phenomenal. We need... I didn't think about this. I should have thought about this before I made that. Loom. One loom, because we got plenty of things up there that could be getting loomed. I'd assume that's the verb for when you loom something. Past tense. There goes on. We'll be back storage, but I don't think it takes that long. 4 hours, yeah. Excellent. Well, let's go cut down some trees. They're public trees. I can do what I want. No one owns them. They belong to the community. I also have plenty of other trees I could cut down if I so desire, which I don't. But if I did, good. But why cut my own trees? When you can have the king's trees? I don't know. I don't really know. There seems to be some sort of democracy here, but at the same time, I'm not positive. Is there a president? No one ever speaks of anybody above the governor. And the inference is that you vote for mayor and governor, right? Because it's a democratic society. That's typically how you vote those positions. You vote them, right? But I've never had an election. Stardew Valley Expanded includes an election, quote unquote, for Morris, as we've seen with Wilhelm's playthrough, or if you watched my stream. But that's not technically canon. So I prefer to believe that there's some type of mischief involved. Strange mischief. And nepotism. And they just act like it. He's mayor because his father before him was a mayor. He's still mayor because he doesn't have kids. You know, it's just Lewis. That's how it is. There's no way this is going to work out for me. Oh, actually wasn't that bad. So I don't know what the first level coop is, but I'm pretty sure it's not bad. We should get another coop. Undoubtedly. Hey, you want this? Great, that's yours. It's yours now. You live with that choice of yours. You want this? Excellent. This might come in handy. That's a strange way to put it, but okay. Oop. Perfect. We will paint building. Has this always been an option? Oh my. Well, I don't want to do any of those things. Move building, demolish building. Oh, please don't do that either. We'll just build a new one. $4 grand, it's cheap. Throw some more somethings in it. I like to keep mine separated. I love that it actually moves for you. We should probably get a new silo at some point too, but that takes copper. Where's in high demand right now? Oof. Let's see what the new job posting is. It's like we're still feeling lucky. The ring. I'm gonna assume that means that the ring really does a lot for us. Oh, we need more wheat seeds. That's something I talked about. Let's get on that then. Let's check the job board. Some fried caramel for our friend, and I use that term very loosely. Overpopulation of tiger trout. These are both posted by the same nerd. Unknown reasons, population of fish. Let's see, I need to reduce. So any fish. Trout. I mean, they're both very easy to do, but I think we just get money for it. I don't think we really get anything for doing those. I could be wrong. I don't particularly care. It's not high mess. Oh, well, hello there. You look awfully hungry. I found some wild mushrooms over the weekend. Well, I found some wine. Sir, I would like your finest wheat seeds. You take 4 days. I don't know how many is enough. I do know I got some fried caramel just for you. It's your all-time favorite. We're actually decent friends with him, which is kind of disgusting. Because I cannot stand him. I wish there was, like, a max amount of people that you could befriend. And you got certain benefits for befriending different people. I think that would make it very interesting, right? Like, you can only be best friends with so many people in town. Which makes sense. You can't really best friend everybody. That's ridiculous. Nobody can do that. It should be illegal. But you get perks for it. Some sort of really cool perks. So there's a reason why you want to befriend certain people. And there's only so many people you can become, like, decent friends with. And maybe the more you level up that, the more you get, kind of thing. That'd be really interesting. Let's go ahead and just... There doesn't need to be a rhyme or reason. I'm a man of chaos today. Oop. That'd be interesting. And then, like, there's people that you have to not be friends with, right? Because you've become best friends with so many people and became decent friends with so many people. It's just so many people that you cannot be friends with, or maybe even enemies, because just, you have to have so many of one or another. Pierre would be on my not friends list. And then, like, I just get worse prices. 10% worse prices. Nothing substantial. The guy just doesn't like me. You know, I just think that'd be cool. Friend the mayor, you get better prices on things that you sell. Robin, you know, discount building stuff or something. You know, I think that'd be really, really cool. You know, does it go with the theme of the game of being friendly and happy with everyone? No, of course not. But like, that role playing has a little bit more healing to it, purpose. Just being like, all right, I'm best friends with the entire town. The whole town loves me. Would marry me if they could, or slash wasn't already married to somebody else. That's all weird to me. Nobody likes everybody that much, or vice versa. Nobody that everybody likes that much. I get it. It's just a game. You can say, calm down, Absurdum. I think a friendship system like that would be pretty cool. There's another game that we might play sometime. I just picked up a couple games to play after this, so I think it'd be really cool, which I'm really excited for, because I haven't played most of them. Actually, I don't know if I played any of them. So I think they make a really good derp series, but one that I have played that I think would be good is a game that's a lot like this, except it's very dark, called Cleaner Heights. And I don't want to really spoil it, but it's a much darker version of this game. There's some mechanics to it that are a little bit different. But for the most part, it's kind of your generic farming sim game. But not everybody's so friendly. Not everything's on the up and up. There's some strange things going on, and it's pretty cool. Like, it's a little janky for a game. You know, it's clearly made by like one person. Didn't get nearly as much love and development as this game has. But regardless, I think it's a fun time. It's something I'd like to play sometime. If you haven't played it, then you should look at it. If you have played it, you should tell me about it. It's been a long time since I played it. I streamed it a long time ago, but fun little game. We're gonna throw ourselves into the river. Relaxing. Look at that energy skyrocket. Absolutely skyrocket. I don't think we're gonna need too much energy. I mean, we're gonna cut down more trees because we have way more trees we need to cut down. And there's supposed to be a mystic forest somewhere. Like an endless forest. I mentioned this before in previous episodes. I have absolutely no idea where this forest is, how to get it, or even really added to the mod correctly. We might have to look it up. It's supposed to be kind of like a skull cavern equivalent, but of trees. And I think that sounds really cool. But I have no idea where it is. Thought we could just kind of stumble into it at some point. Right? It's not. I also didn't really read the mod. I just read the description. I was like, that sounds cool, and then click yes. as I did with pretty much all the mods. This is a disaster. Come by, like, the farms look better than ever. It looked worse than this? I'm very concerned. That's not working for a reason. Go. How much of a poop hole was this place when my grandpa took care of it? No, don't stop. No. And then you gave me all the sap and not the wood. Ridiculous. Okay. Getting windy up in her. Oh, click on the game. Oh. Clicked off the game for a second and then had a small seizure over it. Which I suppose is fair, because playing the stable vanilla version of it, probably not going to really care for... Whoa, hi there, cat. Everything we're doing. Yeah, it's big meows from little kitties. She's not that little. She's actually kind of overweight. Yeah, the vet yells at me. Okay, they don't yell, but they're not happy about it. See? She's mad because her brother keeps getting wet food and she's not. But her brother is drastically underweight. He looks like the equivalent of like a cancer patient. Where she looks like the equivalent of your average American. So, you know. She doesn't need the wet food. She eats just fine, but she's very upset about the lack of wet food, and she feels a social injustice is being done to her, which is true. But not to spite her. In fact, quite the opposite. She doesn't get the wet food. She doesn't need to gain weight, she needs to lose weight. That is, in itself, a form of justice for her. We're looking out for her well-being. She can't appreciate that because she's a cat. And while she's not a particularly stupid cat, she's not a particularly smart cat. Now my other cat, Khajiit, skinny one, is emancipated. And emancipated. If anything, he's definitely not emancipated. Pretty much own him, but emancipated. This is where I came from. Okay. It's not where I came from, it's where we went, though. He desperately needs to eat. In fact, we're going to start really suffering, if not already, but really start suffering health problems if we don't get him to start eating. So, you know, that's high on the list. Well, we collected a fair amount of wood there. Pretty happy with that. Enough to keep upgrades coming. Look at that money. Almost a solid 14 grand, feeling good. We did not reset our skills because I forgot. But we do have sound this episode, so you know what? We'll take what we can get. And I want to thank everyone for coming by. Once again, sorry about not having last episode. I didn't release it because I was like, well, there's not really a point in having an episode with zero sound. If it was just game sound, I would have done it. But it would have just been awkward, and I feel like it would have been very confusing for people to not know there was sound. I could still release it if people really just want to watch it. If someone really just wants to have it going in the background while they do something else or whatever. But I feel like it's going to be pretty dull overall not to have any sound. So let me know your thoughts. If people really, really want to see it, then I'll do it, and I'll try to make it as clear as possible beforehand so anyone who watches it later can see that there's no sound, then that's intentional or at least well known. But hope you guys are taking care. Please stay safe. I'll see you again soon. Take care.